We're good. Okay, how we doing, everybody? This is ProPokeBowl. In case you haven't seen me on YouTube in quite some time, yeah, I haven't been on YouTube in quite some time. All of my focus has been on Twitch.tv. You guys haven't figured that out by now. But we like to do a state of the channel every year. Around this time, I was going to promise you some food, and I already ate it. It was just a chicken salad sandwich. So don't be concerned, I still ate the yearly sandwich. But if you guys know anything about my health, you'll probably understand why I didn't actually eat anything. Didn't eat anything ridiculous this year. As much as tradition's dead, the only thing I can say is I still had a sandwich on. So just let it be known that you're watching this video. This video had a sandwich included. That's the best we could do. No muscle shirt, no outside eating ice cream in the cold. Yeah, it's just not happening. So anyways, I just wanted to talk to you guys about how 2017 has been going and stuff to expect in the near future and what to see and what we're looking at for 2018. It is November 16th. Hopefully this will be going up on the same day. If not, then soon, I guess. I expect that it should go up today before stream. Just I gotta go to work in like 30 minutes, so we're gonna do this video really quickly and get this out of the way. First of all, hi, how you doing? Let's just go over quickly what we're going to talk about. We're basically going to talk about my health a little bit, as well as the state of the stream, and then we're going to look towards the content in the future. So let's start with my health. If you guys haven't been watching my content on Twitch, or if you're just unaware and don't have me on social media or stuff like this, the thing that you should know the most is, in terms of my health conditions, it's not getting better. It's not necessarily getting worse. It's getting worse slightly, but not ridiculously amount. First of all, for those of you who saw my tweet or my channel, I guess my tweet and my channel feed yesterday, I was hospitalized again for chest pains and extreme fatigue and stuff like that. Just letting you know I'm okay, in case you care or not. We're not gonna spend too much time on that, but I do want to let you guys know that if you haven't known me on stream, why'd it go dark all of a sudden? Come on, bring the light down. Light down. Maybe the shine off my forehead will relight it. God, I love technology. Oh, there it goes. Yay, it worked. If you've never known me when I was healthier, and you've only known me now, just a quick explanation. The primary suspect right now is they think that a lot of my muscles are, they have antibodies that are kind of fighting my muscles from working properly. Everything in me is healthy, but there is some condition that is, being explored that is preventing me from feeling healthy and being functional on my feet or just even lying down. I'll have intermittent cramps, fatigue, stuff like this. I try my best not to show it on stream. There have been times where I've had to cancel stream early or just not stream because of, what happened yesterday or just because of health-related reasons. So in case you guys weren't aware of that, it's a pretty critical thing to identify, especially if it's spreading up into the chest and stuff like that. It does need to be identified. It doesn't mean I have to stop streaming. It does mean, though, that when it comes to holding a schedule and when it comes to actually organizing stuff, that things will be affected, because obviously I can't stream if I'm not healthy. So just a quick little blip on that. I do thank everyone for understanding when I've had to take days off for health-related reasons, or if things have been affected by that. I do appreciate the well wishes, and don't worry, I usually don't let things like this hold me down. I'm too stubborn. I'm Italian. I don't let things hold me down that stop me from doing my stuff. They'll never stop the hand motions, ever. Oh, it feels so good. Anyways, hand motions will be there forever. Don't worry about that. We'll get better. State of the stream. Stream's actually gone pretty well this year. Viewership's been down in the past few months. I'm not gonna, I do pay attention to statistics quite often, mainly because I am trying to reach that partnership, and Twitch has recently released, I think it was a couple of days ago actually, they have recently released stream achievements, not Steam achievements, that's been there for years. Stream achievements, so basically you can actually take a look at your achievements and see how far you are in your quest for affiliation, in your quest for partnership, etc. And we are at the stage where we are an affiliate. We've been that for a few months, and I do thank everyone who made that possible. You have to have viewership, and you have to have the time invested, and both have been accomplished. So that's pretty good. Now for the partnership, we have been able to hold the 2 of the 3 achievements. The one that we are having issues with right now is the stream viewership average. You have to average 75 viewers in a 30-day period in order for you to become a Twitch partner. We haven't ever reached anything like that. I think the most we've ever had in a stream before was, according to my statistics, like 36 or 41, and that's definitely not going to be enough to even bring up an average, even if you have like one good day and everything else is kind of falling apart, or just being a very quiet stream. It's just not going to do it for you. So, does that deter me from wanting to stream and take it professionally and aim towards partnership? No. Because if it did, why would I even be making this video? Why would I be investing so much after 2.5 years? Over 2.5 years. Almost going on 2 3/4 years of streaming on Twitch.tv. So that is the main thing. What I'm going to be doing is every game that we play that I can run a window capture, we're going to have that goal up on stream. And this is not meant to be... This is not meant to grovel for viewership. This is not meant to... put the fault on my viewers for showing up like one day out of every 3 months, saying hello and then leaving, right? That is not the intention. The intention is that now we have a very set goal for us to try and accomplish. It will be my focus, right? That is going to be what I'm looking towards and what I'm going to try to do my best to do. So when it comes to that, it does motivate me quite a lot more to stream more often. Of course, like I said, with my health, I'm not going to push myself beyond that. But now that we have specific numbers, and I'm going to give you some numbers actually that I just crunched before this recording, we are definitely going to be looking towards that. And we're going to have some events that are going up. Hopefully that'll bring some more people in. But basically, if you haven't passed by, just pass by, right? Even if you say hello, I've always been a big believer in, yes, monetary support is fantastic, but the stream is for myself, right? If I want this to be part of my future, yeah, a little bit of monetary gain would be great, right? And I have put in a lot of time and money into this stream, and you guys already know that most of that money gets put towards stream anyways to better the quality for you guys. But whether you show up and say hello or you show up for the entire show, I appreciate you guys being there. I'm just letting you know that. This year, from January 1st all the way to today, we have reached over 800 hours of streaming. Boys, that is 100... Boys and girls, my bad. That's 108-hour working days. Over. We have done over 100... We have done over 100 days of an 8-hour work shift. That's insane, considering the amount of time that we've lost to my health, to my computer not working, to everything else that's gone on, failed events... reschedulings, all this stuff. It's actually insane to think that out of the 46 weeks that are in this year that we have gone from January 1st to now, 46 out of 52 weeks, we have actually streamed with my goal of 24 to 30 hours a week in mind that we started back in summer. We have actually been able to fill out 33 weeks at the minimum of 24 hours a week. So if you think about it, that's about 2.5 months. So basically, I have the equivalency of a summer vacation, the first 2 weeks of school taken off because the first 2 weeks of school are pointless. Take that from me. I'm a high school teacher. That we didn't achieve 24 hours per week, but 33 weeks worth of at least 24 hours of stream time, right? I didn't do the 30-day one. I'm like, whatever. You guys could do the math in your head. That's like 20-something, right? But the goal that we set out with in summer, the crusade that we started with in summer in July, was 24 hours to 30 hours of stream time a week. Now, like I said, I don't hold the schedule very well, and I don't necessarily stream content that brings in viewers. I know, and that's completely up to you guys. You guys aren't expected to watch every single thing that I play on stream. I play the stuff that I enjoy, but it's just incredible to think how much time we've put in, and that's just online. Don't even count the hundreds of hours of offline work that has been put in, especially with Extra Life. And once again, you guys were fantastic during Extra Life. $229. Despite what my website says, there were a couple of donations that didn't come through on the ticker, and I actually found out why. One of them being my parents. They actually put it through a different Children's Miracle Network, which is perfectly fine because the money's still going to charity, but it just... the way that it was done, it didn't show up with the $25 on that, and then we still have to put the bits through, and... there was another like $5 donation. So there's a few dollars that are missing, but we did achieve $229 if we calculated it correctly off of that donation tracker. So you guys were fantastic with that. But that's the type of stuff that our community is known for, right? When you guys are at stream, you guys have built a fantastic community around the foundations that I laid out, right? And it's become our thing. And that is the goal that we always stream on, or always strive to have on every single stream, is it's not my place, it's our place, right? And we make compromises, we try and we keep it a super inviting, safe environment, and we have successfully done that for the most part, right? Yeah, we've had our blips, yeah, we've had our mistakes, but you know what? That's always gonna happen. I am being called by somebody. This is incredibly awkward. Give me 1 second, guys. You're gonna see this on stream. You know, there is no such thing as editing on my channel anymore. If you guys skip through that, that's perfectly fine. That's my cardiologist. Sorry about that. What was I saying? About how I'm professional and all that stuff? Yeah. We have done a lot with the stream. And I don't know if it's the fact that I've just invested so much time into it now that I'm basically balls in, all in, balls out, you know, just doing it, right? Like, I gotta make this work. I don't know if it's like that time investment thing or whatever that syndrome is, like Stockholm Syndrome? Where you get so much of it. Then again, like, I wasn't kidnapped by my stream yet. But, just the fact that, we've been able to accomplish so much, it really does drive me. And don't get me wrong, I super enjoy this. I so love streaming. It's the thing that's been helping me with my health has been streaming. If I wasn't streaming, I would be much sadder. I wouldn't be nearly as happy or as healthy as I am now, right? It's been a wonderful mental health booster. It's been a wonderful comforter when it comes to my body hurting. It's something I could do while sitting down, not just sitting by myself playing video games or just playing with my friends, which is perfectly fine too. But it has definitely been something that has helped me stay motivated and helped me do something with my time that I am able to do. So thank you very much for that. So with that in mind, we will be working towards that 75 average viewership, and the best way to do that is I'm looking at statistics. I'm looking at certain things. Yes, like I said, there are a lot of games that I play that people don't watch, but I think it's mostly about awareness and just goals and stuff like that. And at this point, playing what I'm comfortable with is the best way for me to feel healthy, but that doesn't mean that I won't make changes to try and bring in content that you guys prefer. Now, of course, I've always encouraged this. You guys can bring up constructive feedback for the stream, whether it be positive or a little less positive. I am always looking for advice on what you guys would like to see out of your stream, because it is, in the end, your viewing pleasure, and any show always looks towards the audience to see what's going on. Just be mindful that one of the things that definitely shoots down all of the potential of the stream is my baked potato. My computer is not good. Take a look at this thing. Look at this. Look at it. Look at it. you can see it's slowly dying. Look, it's got an Ethernet cable. It basically has life support. But, yeah. So, ooh, that was a smooth transition. I messed it up by mentioning there was a smooth transition. It's just not running things very well anymore. For example, PTCGO for Pokemon Trading Card Game Online, we're not able to use a webcam. Not this webcam anyways, while we're playing PTCGO. And my computer has been crashing quite a bit while opening that. And usually that happens after a patch, but lately it's just been, I know my computer is having some issues, and I just don't have the money I can put away to save for a computer. As much as I want this to be my career, yes, absolutely, or part of my career, it would make sense. Yes, noob, put more time into saving your money towards this and your health. I get that. But the situation it's just not in a situation where I can think about that, and I can't put that type of investment into it. Having said that, I still want your opinion. So if you guys think there'd be anything you'd like to see more of on stream, or just see in general on stream, whether it's a change in myself, whether it's a change in the community, change in the look of the stream, I am planning to get some better visuals for the bottom of my channel. I'm still not a fan. I'm going to tell you right now, I am not a fan of overlays on my channel, except for the ones that I use. Unless you guys are planning to make one that looks like what I do for Nuzlocks and stuff like that, I am just not a fan of putting stuff on stream that kind of clutters up the thing. You're watching a game, there's the game, right? And that's nothing against people who do use overlays. It's just for me, I've always been a bland guy. I eat food plainly. I do a lot of things bland, and I want to be successful through myself, not so much the graphics, as much as that would help. Which is not really well explained. But basically, if you guys have any opinions on it, and even if you want to put an opinion on that, that's perfectly fine. Send it to me on Twitch, Twitter, Discord. The Discord link will be below. I'll put all my social media links below and stuff like that where you guys can find me these days. But yeah, I'm always looking to improve the stream. It would be silly for me to try and do something like this and not take advice from other people, and I've taken lots of advice for lots of people on different things that we've done on the channel, and it has helped a lot, and it has built a better community overall. So I thank you for that, of course, and for anything else that you guys may want to express. I don't take offense to things if it's communicated in a good way, so don't worry about that. Now, we've talked about all the stuff this year. Let's talk what's coming up at the end of this year as well as next year. The first thing being is Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon releases tomorrow, which means expect me not to play the game on stream. You'll be seeing a lot of people playing Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I feel really bad. There have been a ton of spoilers. I got one spoiler today just by looking up a freaking song, and I got a spoiler on, one of the biggest things in the game. I'm like, well, I hate my life. So, for those of you who have been avoiding the internet during this Ultra Sun, or this Usum invasion, as people call Umsum. Umsum. There you go, Usum. That's okay, but be aware that the ProPokeBowl will be a lot sooner than what we did with Sun and Moon. We are planning the ProPokeBowl to start January 2018. And what I mean by that is advertising in 2018, hopefully starting by the end of the month. You're like, well, noob, you don't play Showdown anymore. I will go to my next point, but first, I wanted to say that Season 3 went exceptionally well. The road bumps were easily gone over. We had a much, much more competitive scene, as well as just a lot of people having a lot more fun, even if they didn't feel like being ultimately competitive. We had a lot more of a fun draft. The trade system worked fantastically, and we have a bunch of rules that we're going to be throwing in and modifying and ironing out the inconsistencies with the rules and stuff like that. We're going to just be making it a better ProPokeBowl overall again, right? Making it actually look like fantasy football, but still with the noob touch to it. So, the changes were phenomenal. I gotta thank Mitchie W and Sweet D and everyone else who worked in behind the scenes and looked at the rules and suggested things, and we're starting to implement these things. But those two were a big factor in offering things, as well as Mitch926. I think I got the numbers right. Either way. But yeah, so ProPokeBowl expected to be advertised and starting sometime at the end of January of next year. Of course, this is health permitting. This is time permitting. I don't know what's going to be happening. You guys know the reason why we have stuff like the 2-time tier system for streaming and stuff like that is because my life is incredibly unpredictable with teaching and with anything else going on. So, hopefully we can get it going by then. I don't want to wait nearly as long. If the meta is crazy, whatever, let the meta be crazy. Everyone gets to enjoy the craziness, and because it's fresher, we might have more people coming in to the ProPokeBowl. So we'll be going from there with that type of stuff. Now, going on to the advertisement part of it, newbie don't play Showdown, well, we're going to try. One night a week, probably Wednesdays, because that seems to be the day that is the freest for me right now, as well as the day that I do ProPokeBowl. I'm going to try and invest a couple of hours of that stream into Showdown. We did it a couple of weeks ago. We couldn't do it yesterday because, reasons. But we did it last week. It was okay. I'm still really burned out from it. I don't have nearly as much fun as I do just spectating and commentating over it. But one thing that was pointed out at the end of Season 3, which I was kind of embarrassed about, was my knowledge was quite poor of Gen 7. And that, it's just the fact that I haven't played it competitively that much. I've only watched it, and I don't understand all of the movesets. And, just because even though we run mixed OU, you still need to know what certain Pokemon can do and what their primary role or their strongest roles could be and what type of variations they could have. So, not to say that I was, trashed here to watch, but I think it could have been better, right? And I only want to make that better. So, we're going to try and do maybe Creeper commentaries, going back to that, if you guys remember watching that on YouTube. Those were super fun. We'll try doing some of that on stream to practice commentating, as well as just getting a better knowledge of the game, just being more fluid in what's going on. And even if we don't spend more than an hour or two on it, we're always advertising the ProPokeBowl. If you guys want to go see that, go to my channel, !PPB. You can also look at the bottom of the channel, see all the rules. It is a super fantastic tournament. You guys should definitely be looking towards. And yeah, we're gonna go from there. It should be great. I'm really looking forward to Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon's meta, because there's a bunch of move tutor stuff that's coming out that's gonna make a bunch of Pokemon have a lot of good stuff. Shoutouts to First Impression Farfetch'd. Anyways, so yeah, just pay attention to that. You'll see advertisement. You will see Showdown Wednesday nights as much as I possibly can. The more fun we're having, obviously, we'll stick with it. But if we're not having fun with it, I'm not gonna force myself to play it if I'm not having fun. I don't tend to do that with my games, or I'll switch up if I need to. Of course, if you guys would like to join me on Discord, I'm actually gonna have Discord open so people can join the calls and just play randoms with me, or have suggestions and stuff like that. Try out Pokemon, try out tiers, things like this. I'm all for it. I'm all open to it. So. I think that would make it more fun than me trying to set something up specifically with Showdown. Like, this is Showdown night, right? It's gonna bore me to bits, right? I already do that with PTC Joe. It doesn't bore me, but, PTC Joe sometimes just gets a little mundane. I'm just not a fan of that. So, expect that for advertisement, and we're gonna try and get ourselves a little bit more, pre-20, I guess it'd be 2015 noob, or 2016 noob. With back into the Showdown stuff, so we'll see. I can still battle okay. It's not the worst. Like, I'm not terrible. But, I am rusty, which is okay. Usually I do better with teams that are built for me anyways. Call me Joey. Just don't. The last thing I want to talk about, and this is the biggest thing that's going to be coming up, so if you've watched nothing else in this video, watch this. Do it. Nuzcember. Starting December 3rd, probably going... I told myself to look this up beforehand. Probably going to December 30th, maybe the 31st. We'll see about it if we do a New Year's thing. We are going to be doing a month-long of Nuzlocking on Twitch. The primary purpose of this event is to try and add Nuzlocke as a viewing pleasure for the majority of people in my channel. It's to advertise it a lot more, get people more aware of the fact that we do Nuzlocks. If you guys haven't seen, we have a bunch of custom Nuzlocke rules that we do, that we just have fun with, and we're trying to accomplish beating all of them. We're going to hybridize them. We do races on them now, like we do mini races with games. It's actually really fun, despite all the rage you might hear coming out from streams and stuff like that, and being at the last gym, losing, and starting all over again while the other person's trying to catch up. It can sound pretty vicious, but it's actually quite fun, and in the end, we're going to try and see if we can run it as much as we run PTCGO, because I think between Nuzlocke and PTCGO, that's been the most successful content on the channel, as well as the ProPokeBowl. So let's try and focus on that stuff. So what are we going to be doing? I'm actually calling out for a bunch of collaborations between broadcasters on Twitch. This will be a broadcaster-exclusive event. That doesn't mean that people cannot participate with us. We will find a way for you guys to get the stuff in order to do the stuff with us. We can't say anything about that, that sense of stuff. But essentially... broadcasters will be doing. The main event will be a Solok race or two. We don't know how many we're going to be doing. Sometimes these things can take a long time. I haven't figured out or ironed out all of the rules for it yet. I am going to have kind of a meeting a week before, and we're going to get all the stuff ready to go. But we might do a Solok race, bunch of custom races, stuff that we've been doing randomly. We'll have our own Nuzlocke going on for when other people aren't free, as well as wackier races, such as, random types, randomized types for moves, accuracies, power, stuff. Like, just making it super wacky, just trying to see who can get through the best and stuff like that. And just having fun with it. So every stream, this, by the way, cuts out Showdown, sorry guys. But every stream will be a Nuzlocke stream, right? If we're burnt out by the end of it, well, good thing we got a month's worth in. But if you're looking for PTCGO and things like that, just be aware that this is something that I am quite serious about testing, and I want to see if I'm able to do it, because I do feel like with Nuzlocke, it's similar to Heroes of the Storm. If I had a better computer, I could play Heroes of the Storm quite a bit on stream, whether it's quick match or ranked. I feel like I could have a lot of content out of that, but when it comes to Nuzlocke, that's another feeling, but the thing is I can actually stream Nuzlocke, so we can go Gen 1 to Gen 4. I am looking at some Twitch broadcasters, so your job, your homework for this video, which is not that difficult, is if you are a broadcaster and you would like to be a part of this event, please hit me up on Discord or Twitch and let me know if you know of broadcasters on Twitch, because for some reason I can't find, I feel like there's not a big Nuzlocke community on Twitch, or if there are, it's just a bunch of streamers that do Nuzlocks here and there, or, I don't know of anyone who actually runs Nuzlocks once or twice a week on their channel, but you see people speedrun races, like speedrun games and race, that type of stuff on Twitch, and I figured Nuzlocke might be pretty fun, especially under the rules that we've put together to try and make it as fair as possible, and always open to opinions on how people like the races and the rules and stuff like that. We've made adjustments here and there. But if you know of anyone who might be interested, please send me their way or send them my way. I'd be more than happy to talk to them to see if we can actually get something going with this. The bigger, the better. This is one of those situations where it's not going to be chaotic having 20 people running the event. If I could get that many people, it'd be fantastic. But I definitely want to find all of you Nuzlockers out there, and I want to create a Nuzlocke community on Twitch that can be enjoyed together with all of our viewers, and just make it something that's pretty cool. I mean, a lot of people like watching Nuzlocks and like watching the ever-living suffering, suffrage is a good thing, suffering of the broadcaster trying to get through these challenges, right? And the best part is, it always randomizes, so it never necessarily gets boring, and you figure out meta ways to get through the games, which is something I'm okay with, because there's always enough randomization of the battles that keeps it interesting enough. And this is a guy who basically said that he would never play a Nuzlocke, and he would never be a businessman, and I'm doing both right now. So, if you know of a broadcaster, or if you are a broadcaster on Twitch.tv and you got the time throughout December, it wouldn't have to be every day, be aware of my schedule. My schedule is usually during the mornings, 9 to 5, or 8 to midnight Eastern time. You guys can take a look at that on my channel and stuff like that. Now, that's not all, though. If you are a YouTube person, if you are a YouTuber who does Nuzlocks, I want to know about you too, or if you guys know of YouTubers that do a lot of Nuzlocks, send me or send them my way, send me to their way, whatever. Make our heads collide, because I can still do YouTube videos, and I would be more than happy to put that stuff up on YouTube for viewing pleasure. And the best part about that is you don't have to necessarily be on the same time, because it's just two different videos that people can watch. They could watch one video and just have kind of this collaboration, and it just adds one more archive for you guys to watch. In case you guys didn't know, I have everything archived on Twitch, twitch.tv/ProPokeNoob/collections. That's where you guys can go see every stream that we've done from the beginning of the year, as well as much as I could salvage from pre-2017, but that's definitely the biggest event going on, and I highly encourage you guys to come out and support it if you like watching Nuzlocks, or if you just like playing through the games and talking about stuff. Generally speaking, with Nuzlocke, we actually just have like a really chill time, of just talking to other people about random things, because you already know about the game, and I do give my insight on how to run good Nuzlocks, and what I've learned about each game, and strategies to get through my custom rules, or just getting through Nuzlocks in general. So if you guys even want to learn how to do a Nuzlocke, or even see how crazy it can be, just definitely take a look at it. It's going to be super fun. I'm working with certain broadcasters right now to try and get them on board, to get them going, and then we're going to get going from there. Should be fantastic. But that's basically all I have for you today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. If you guys would like to check out my content, twitch.tv/ProPokeNoob, or you can hit me up on Twitter or Discord. The Discord link, again, will be down below. If you're waiting for a YouTube video, you might see it during Nuzcember if we have anyone who is on YouTube who likes to do Nuzlocks there. But I'm really, really excited for this end of this year. We have been incredibly successful. Like I said, we are still aiming towards partnership, and I do thank each and every one of you who will be there or might be there to help me achieve my goals of becoming a partner, whether it's part-time or full-time partnership. I would really, really like for this to become something that is a part of my life. And I think, I've said this before and I'm going to say it again, I think at this point with the amount of work that we put in, I don't see this leaving anytime soon. So you guys get more noob, probably more than you want, but there's nothing wrong with that. I think it was said beautifully when someone asked me, how can you be a pro and a noob at the same time? We'll see you on the next stream, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. If you stayed till the end of this, you're fantastic. If you didn't and you skipped all the way through, you're still beautiful to me, despite what everyone might call you a scumbag for skipping over all the important details, but I didn't say that. Till then, guys, see you next stream. Have an excellent day, and peace.